are you? Good morning. For the past few weeks, I haven't filmed at all. I have edited and posted it. Yeah. The first video that I posted, I was very nervous. I was very anxious. I was not liking that feeling, but we did it. And after I posted it, it was like it's something normal. Hello. So I'm doing another voiceover. If you know me, I love doing these. So, sorry for the background noise. Yeah, and let's get started. I was sleepy. I hadn't filmed in a while. And as you saw, I explained my reaction when posting my first video. Okay, so now I'm going to read to you what I wrote. I thought I had everything solved in my life, but this is a constant thing. I was having very high highs and very low lows. I could be extremely happy and in the next moment extremely sad. Me on top of the world, and suddenly I can do nothing. I search in anyone and everyone for answers, and then I hurt myself and learn. My moods were changing very quickly, as I told you before about it. I was feeling dizzy. Yeah, I wasn't feeling very good. It's okay to cry. Things might get ugly. When you have a lot of changes in your mood, nothing gives you pleasure, you don't have hobbies, or you cry too much, and in the next hour you are so happy you are about to burst, believing you are not capable of doing things, feeling useless, feeling tired, blocked, that you are not worthy. You get comfortable in these feelings. You don't want to take care of yourself, feel guilty about receiving help, feeling empty, a void inside of you. If you think you need help, please go and search about it, for it. There's a lot of people in this world you can connect with, and they will be a great resource. But you have to do your homework. Anxiety can come in different ways: reactions, actions, feelings. From my point of view, there might be more attacks, not sleeping, dreaming a lot, exaggerating in your routine, feeling mentally and physically exhausted, your habits of eating, the way you absorb nutrients, how your day goes, your weight, your mood, not being mentally stable, absorbing what others tell you in the wrong way, being sensitive, crying, thinking too much, working too much, not taking a rest, anxious about everything and anything, and that messes with your present day. Headaches, your hands and or arms can be tingling, your vision might feel like it's shutting down, your hands and legs can paralyze, vomiting, diarrhea, screaming in general, or screaming the same phrase over and over again, shaking, sweating, feeling hot and cold, your heart rate looks like it's exploding, you have difficulty in concentrating, go into shock because you have to take meds again, people telling you you can't do or achieve things in life, many things, but you can improve with help and doing your homework. Find the right people, find yourself, trust the universe, and vice versa. Don't overestimate illness and your brain. He can be sneaky. Find doctors who don't only know theory but experience different places, diseases, who have empirical knowledge by observing or experimenting outside of the box, traveled and worked abroad, seen things, the good and the bad, and that they love and care about what they do. And be careful who you listen to. I'm speaking about doctors who made me aware that supposedly I had certain illnesses that I didn't have after I went to others to understand better and understand what I really had. Yes, in life we all make mistakes, but we gotta be careful. Health is a very important thing. Just because someone has a degree doesn't mean they are perfect and you know everything. Writing and making videos is a therapy to me. I love it. This makes me feel good things. I don't know them exactly, but I feel at peace and have fun. And there's more things, of course, and we can discover more through time. Evolving, growing up, ups and obstacles, phases, every fucking thing is possible. If you talk to a 3-year-old, you will see that everything is possible in their head. They tell the craziest, sweetest stories. Sometimes think like a kid. Believe all things can be achievable. They can become true when you are an adult. You just have to reform beliefs. Thoughts go against every fucking word anyone says against your dreams. The first secret is to never tell. Or you can, but choose wisely. Just one person in the whole world and you, no one else. Someone who will give their opinion but won't cut your wings because they are afraid for you. You gotta believe, make yourself feel secure inside and out, accept challenges, the things you want to change, they will come through different people situations, so be prepared. They might not come as you wanted them or how you expect them because you never know the how, but just trust. Sometimes those beliefs you have or had from your parents or family start to vanish with time and work. And maybe there's new people you get to know through this life that are not from your blood, but you feel like they are family from another life, like your souls found each other again after your past life, and you observe new things from them at the speed of light. It's like you are a baby again in your mommy's belly, and you heal and absorb new information, rely on new sources. Nowadays, I love encounters with people I know from nowhere, and we start speaking as we are speaking the same language. Being free, acting different from society. We are no better, we are humans, but we envision things differently. We can have different opinions about many things, but we can hear and respect each other. Be aware that when you share certain things, private subjects that are yours, that you feel, diseases, symptoms, problems, choose very well who you do that with. Is that person empathic, compassionate, experienced a lot in life, someone you feel so deeply and intrinsically connected that that person and you have built a relationship of trust? There is no demand for the time they or you are present in both of your lives. There's truth. In a sense, everything flows naturally, no rush, just pureness, thriveness. Pursue things you wanted as a kid. Things you wanted, not things your parents wanted. And subconsciously, you wanted their approval, so you follow their steps, or steps that they couldn't take, so they recognize you, approve of you, validate you, love you. You can have mommy or daddy issues, even if one of them was more or always present than the other. Don't force things. Time will heal. Learn from my mistakes, please. In a lot of these videos, I don't put the original audio because I say the same things over and over again, or sometimes it's so personal and detailed that I might have faced or matured a little more, and I don't want to talk about people from my family, reveal things that might backfire to them or to me. or because I justify everything, or maybe it's something deeper and I do it subconsciously without knowing or acknowledging the real reason. And yeah, that's all that I wrote. In a way, this text that I wrote, when I was reading it now, it helped me because this past 3 days I was not feeling very good. I was feeling afraid to get out of my comfort zone, and my body was reacting in different ways, as I told you here, but I'm giving you an example so you understand. So in my life now, I'm going to have a little bit more responsibility, but at the same time, I want to do the things that I want to do, that I really, really love. It's not that I don't love what I'm going to do, it's those things have to do with me healing, and then when I'm not working, because the things that I'm working on, my job is me healing things through my job, and at the same time I want to do my hobbies and the things that I love and want to do through my life, for my future, present and future. And I guess my unconscious was feeling very afraid, and sorry if it's a TMI, but I started my period and I was feeling, a little low. I was being a pessimist, and yeah, my thoughts were all over the place, very confused and very a little bit sad, and at the same time I was not very sorry, and at the same time I wasn't feeling very hungry, and I I need to eat, and at the same time I was feeling very sleepy, and for the past few 2 weeks I was feeling very sick. Maybe that was my fear building up, I don't know, and things that I needed to come out of my body. And yesterday I slept through the whole night. Yes, I had nightmares, but I slept in the morning. I did a therapy, I call it therapy, alone. I wrote a lot in my book, and then my therapist will in the future see it, so we can, or she can, analyze it so it can help me. And after that, I went to sleep again, and when I woke up, I ate toast with butter and compal. I don't know how you say it, pure juice. And then I went to sleep again, and then I woke up at 4 something, and I was watching 1 or 2 YouTube videos. They were very entertaining, very funny, very pure, I don't know, I felt good watching them. And I was starting to feel very shivering. My body was very, I was feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to take meds because I'm not feeling good. And at the same time, I need to walk, I need to do some breathing exercises. I was not feeling good. I was like, fudge, this is not a good thing. And well, I was going to call my friend or my therapist, whatever you want to call it, my soul sister. But I was like, then someone called me. I had to go and get out of the house and go on a 1 hour trip. So I couldn't call that person, and maybe that person had her own life because we didn't, have an hour to talk or a meeting or something like that. It was, yeah, it was all over the place. And at the same time, I was, feeling a little low for the past few days. I was going to sleep and waking up and going to sleep again, so I was not eating much, because when you wake up you're not that hungry, and I was shivering a lot. I was like electrified inside, very energetic, but I would grab things, and I there's the fridge, and I had something on top of it, and I go against the fridge, and then I go and put it on top. I was like very shaking. I was shaking. And yeah, it's not shivering, it's shaking. And I was not feeling, my best. And this has and today I talked to my soul sister, my therapist, and well, I usually I analyze it, but of course she analyzes it better in a point of view that's outside of myself. And what I understood by what I said to her and by what she said to me is that I was feeling afraid because I'm changing my behavior. Behavior is normally I don't like responsibilities, um, or I'm not used to take them, and that's why I'm afraid for it. But at the same time, I already take those responsibilities in another ways, but this is more responsibility. But at the same time, I will have more time for me. I will have more time either way, even though I have another responsibility. And I will have, it will only bring me good things, and it will only show me that I'm capable of doing anything that I want, and I can take care of it. And things can change because in 3 months things can be completely different, but I can do it. I can trust myself, even if my body is reacting because he wants to go back to that bubble that I don't like anymore. I can do different things. I can have different habits, different beliefs, things that make me happy and are healthy for me, I want that. I need that. Yeah. And yeah, the day before at night, I was feeling so good because it was San João. So we had a party, but it was like a very relaxed party. We went to someone else's family's place, and it was so cool. Everything was so relaxed and so healthy. No one was having fights or drama or anything like that, and I was feeling so grateful. I was looking at the sky and the balloons. In San João, we put fire under the balloon, and the balloon flies. I don't know the name of it, but it's beautiful. And I was watching the sky because there at first, when it was still day, the sky was windy, and not windy, it was cloudy, and then it was windy, and it was so beautiful, and then it rained, and then it stopped, and at the same time, it wasn't cold, it was like a warm temperature, and I was feeling very hot. And then I played a lot with a younger girl. She was like 8 or 9, and I had so much fun. I remember things I did when I was, I don't know, 12 at school, playing badminton, or not badminton, volleyball, and played with the football and played ping pong, and I laughed so much, and it was like so pure, it's so beautiful and healthy. And I drank some gin with I don't white wine, and some peppermint and cinnamon, some weird things, and that was not my favorite. I prefer lemonade with the normal lemonade you make at home with sugar, water, ice, with mint and cinnamon, or without cinnamon. It was my favorite thing to drink, and I was drinking it during 4 hours maybe, or 5. Yeah, and I enjoyed it very much. I was very happy, and then the next day I was shivering, I was shaking, and I was like, what is happening? But now it's a new day, and we went and did some things, and I'm doing my voiceover because this has been, let me tell you, I've tried to film this the other 1 week or 2 weeks ago. I tried to film this like 3 times, and then this out of the blue, I erased the voiceover and the video, or first I erased the video and then the voiceover automatically erased itself because I had, oh my god, I was, I was accepting it, but I was still mad. Yeah, it's just, maybe this all means something, and it does mean something because I had to read what I read today, because in this text, everything that I wrote, I need to find my strength back. Even though my body is afraid, it's okay to feel afraid. I accept that I am afraid, but I'm going. I don't care. I'm going and I'm doing my things, and I'm going to continue to show myself that I can do all of it. And I can rest, and I can go to the nature, into the nature. I can go into the ocean, and I can go to work, and then I can do what I love. I can go and dance. I can do whatever the heck I want to. I just have to put it in my head and do my best. I need to take care of my body. I need to make healthier options when I eat, and exercising helps a lot too, because I didn't dance Monday or Tuesday. I didn't. And today I'm going to do it, and I love it. And yeah, that's that basically. Yeah, I talked for way too long, but I just like to share. And if this is for you, please listen to this, because sometimes when I was feeling very low, I wish I had someone to, show me a better side, because sometimes we have people around us that are so afraid for us, or that can be so negative, and we absorb all of it. And no, we cannot do it. We cannot do it. We have to do what's best for us. It's like, you are human, I am human, I'm no better than you, but I can make better choices, or I can make other choices, and one day you can make better choices for you. I wish you would do that, because if all of us did that, this world would be a better place in many ways. But we can start for and by us. And yeah, maybe the energy around you will change. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. You're doing your best. And that's that. And thank you for listening to me. Muchos besitos, a lot of kisses, one big hug for you. And I hope you'll find this video because it's meant for you. And yeah, bye bye. Have a great day, night, week, or weekend. And yeah, that's that. Thank you for listening to me.